ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Dustin Furlow. I'm hanging out here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana. And on my lap, I've got this wonderful 2021 Rebecca Urlacher concert Cutaway with gorgeous Redwood for the top. Really just perfect set, in my opinion. It's not too dramatic looking, but also has really nice, perfectly straight grain and just a nice uniform look. Not distracting in any way. And what I would call premium Indian rosewood for the back and sides. I say premium because it's definitely old growth. You can tell by looking at the grain, it's very straight and very tight, especially if you look at the sides. It almost looks like old Brazilian. It's perfect, in my opinion. I really love her rosewood stash. I discovered Rebecca's work at the Woodstock Invitational Showcase in 2018, and we actually didn't meet at the time. I didn't get to play one of her guitars that she was showcasing, but I do have a Cedar older sibling version of this guitar back home. It's something I ordered last spring, and I got it June 2020, and yeah, I've been really enjoying it for the past 8 months. Really fantastic sort of do-it-all guitar for Cedar. It's very loud and it's very intimate in the hands, and she just knocked it out of the park. It's a really beloved guitar of mine. And this one is exactly like it, except there's Redwood and the head veneer is a bit different, and there's different tuner buttons. But anyways, I will say that the tonal differences between the Redwood and Cedar, because I'm sure somebody will ask, the Redwood has a bit more projection, a bit more tolerance of a stout attack, which is very common for people to say about Redwood. It's kind of sits in between Cedar and Spruce. My observation of that is that it's accurate, but take it how you will. We will be doing a cool little comparison at some point. I wasn't able to bring my guitar for this trip, my Cedar one, but we'll do that eventually if this is still here next time I visit. Yeah, so the specs, it is 15 inches across, maybe 15 and an eighth, but it's essentially based on a Martin OM, so it's an OM. You could think of it that way. Very comfortable, like I said. It's 4 1/4 deep, possibly 4 1/8, but generally the size of an OM. It's got a nice sound port, lets you enjoy the experience a bit more. Ebony bridge with ebony bridge pins, bone saddle. The string spacing at the saddle is 2.3, or basically 2 5/16. It's a bit more forgiving for the right hand, a little bit more room, not as restricted as, say, 2 1/4. It's got koa binding, very figured. I really like the flamed koa that she has. And this rosette is obviously very unique and very special. It's what kind of grabbed my attention initially when I saw photos of her build process last spring before I reserved it. It's rosewood, figured koa, eucalyptus, which I think is just awesome. I've never seen any other builder use that. And then koa with a bit of ebony in there too. It's just a very cool looking rosette. You know, it's very unique, I think. And that theme continues for the headstock veneer. Very cool, modern looking. And also for the back strip, which you might have noticed by now. I'll blow up some photos like I always do. But the back strip is the same woods, and it's just really nice. Rosewood heel cap. Slight figure to the mahogany on the neck. And let me tell you, the neck, it is my absolute favorite. When I ordered the guitar with her, she hadn't shaped the neck yet, so I gave her my preferred dimensions for a neck carve, and she nailed it perfectly. So this guitar is based on that, and it's perfect. I mean, I have no, all up and down the neck is just great. It's what I would call a medium C. It's not slim, but it's not like a baseball bat. It's very smooth, and as you go up, it's just very playable. There's side dots up to the 19th fret, it looks like. 15, 17, 19, yep. And yeah, just an awesome guitar. It's got these really cool aged copper Goto Mini 510s on it. And something else that I really like that she does is, of course there'll be photos of this too, but there's a eucalyptus veneer here right on the cutaway. Really really classy. Evo gold fret wire as well, my favorite. So this guitar is basically just a Redwood version of what I spec'd for my personal one last year. And for those interested in this guitar, we will also be having another order with Rebecca in the near future. We're going to be representing her guitars here at Cedar Rock, so really excited about that. I love her work. I love how playable it is. It's just crazy good. So, yeah, I'll play a little something for you just real quick. Just so full in every register. I love this guitar, and it's a short scale, 25 inches, but goes down to C totally fine. So I think that's the mark of a well-voiced instrument when it can respond with that clarity all up and down through the sound registers. If you had any questions about this guitar, feel free to email al@cedarrockstudio.com. Thanks, guys.